Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and as the title reads, we're going to be going over the Nike Space Hippie 3 in the gray Volt colorway. So I'm going to kind of take you guys through the unboxing experience with me. So if you got these straight through Nike, any of the Space Hippie shoes, it fell in line with the Space Hippie initiative. So what that is that they're basically doing the best that they can to reduce fumes and carbon emissions into the earth. So instead of getting these shoes double boxed, they came in one singular box, as you can see with the Nike tape on them from the jump. And sure, it's pretty interesting since it's different, but honestly I see it as more of a way for the box to get messed up and possibly even the shoes. That's why we usually double box shoes, but that's just like a one-time thing for this collection, so let's move on from that. The first thing you get when you open up the box is a Space Hippie text, and that's printed in plant-based ink, which goes alongside the Space Hippie initiative. In fact, the plant-based ink is used throughout the inside of the box, and they cover it in multiple different texts, and it really gives the box its own characteristics and sets it apart from the shoes itself. Now, opening the box, the first thing you'll see is this tote bag that comes alongside the shoes. The bag's pretty standard size for stuff that comes along like freebies of Nike shoes, but it's made out of recycled fabric, which is pretty neat, and it uses the same plant-based ink that was used on the box that was mentioned before, so that's pretty cool. But now let's get into the shoes themselves. Saying these shoes are crazy is taking it lightly, because just look at it. Now, if you guys know about the older Yeezy models, you'd probably get where I'm coming from when I say this reminds me of the Yeezy 750s. Its form factor and the unusual shape is what really brings it to my attention, but besides that, that's all the similarities they really have. So these are the Space Hippie 03s, which means that these are the third shoe in the line of Space Hippie shoes. There's 4 of them, and this is the third one, obviously. And it's definitely the most interesting and polarizing one of the bunch. Not only the overall look of the shoe, but the fact that the shoe has no shoelaces, the materials that it uses, the sole, and the lacing system. The shoe has so much going on about it, but we're gonna get right into it right now. One of, or if not the most defining factor of this shoe is that it's made of completely recycled materials from Nike. Yeah, that's right. These shoes use leftover materials from Nike that they would usually throw aside, and that's how they come together. The upper is comprised of leftover fabrics from, say, shoes, pants, shirts, whatever really. Moving on to the midsole, it uses foam that comes together alongside leftover cushioning and midsole material from other shoes. I gotta say, the amount of different materials that they use and the ways that they use them is really impressive to me. Now let's get into the sole of the shoe, which is one of my favorite parts. The midsole is really cool as it's large, so it gives it an extra height bump, and it's made from leftover materials from other Nike shoes. Even the cushioning is leftover Zoom X put together, and it ensures for a nice comfy ride, surprisingly. The darker parts of the outsole are called Nike Grind. Basically, it's the same as the lighter part, except that it's more dense and more durable. If you look closely to where I show you, there's an S and an H for Space Hippie. And on the back, there's more Nike Grind with Nike checks on it. Move on to the lacing system, which is probably the most interesting and out there part of the shoe. To be honest, I was super skeptical of a shoe with no laces, since I'm so accustomed to laces, obviously, and to see how a different kind of lacing system would work. But the good thing is that they actually work pretty good. So the lacing system is super interesting as there are no laces at all. So basically what you do, you want to open the mouth and slide your foot in. Then you want to take the cord that says pull up on it so you can lock your feet in, and then you're set in. Getting out is just as easy as getting in. So you're going to want to pull the cord on the back of the shoe where it says eject, pull up on the cord, and you're good to go. I was definitely surprised on how well they felt on feet, how comfortable they were, and how well they locked down on my feet. And overall, I really like these shoes and what Nike did with them. As I said, they're a very polarizing aesthetic, and it may not be for everyone, but I feel like it's for me and I can make do with these. Honestly, I can't wait to see what Nike does next with the Space Hippie initiative. If it's anything like this, then I'll definitely cop again. And yeah, that's pretty much it on this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace out.